Did you see how distracted I was right there on my phone? That's because I was talking to production to get ready to get you fired up for Vail Daily Live. Good morning, everyone. Ken Hovey here in Vail Village, and we have the most awesome show for you. For starters, that gets you super fired up. Ski season is upon us, and we are going to be talking about Vail Mountain. We're going to be talking about Beaver Creek Mountain. Also, World Cup ski racing is coming. TR and so more. You know what time it is? It's time for VDL because it gets started right now.
Hi, I'm Trisha Swenson.
I'm Brazzo.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ken Hovey.
I'm Meredith Kirkman.
I'm Ty Diaz.
I'm Charlie Kennedy.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Live.
We are VDL.
BDL.
We are VDL.
Yes, we are VDL. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Live from Eagle Vail this morning. I'm your host here in the studio, Ashley LaFleur, and you saw Ken Hovey already out there first thing in Vail Village, and we have a great show in store for you on this beautiful Sunday. You know, a little bit of a chill in the air. I'm having to get used to scraping my windshield again because we're seeing those temperatures in the 20s in the morning down even in Eagle. So really excited to now have the ski season kicked off, and of course, to be kind of in the swing of things here on Vail Daily Live. So on the show today, like Ken was just talking about, we are going to be covering what's happening in Vail, also in Beaver Creek, some of the other local events, the headlines, your weather, and so much more. So if you are joining us, no matter where you're joining us from, we would love to hear from you. So that's one of the coolest things about this show, right, is that we actually get to talk to you while we're live. So if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube and you're watching right now, please, drop a little comment, tell us hello, let us know where you're watching from, what kind of coffee are you drinking this morning, what do you have planned for the weekend, but we would love to hear from you. It really is one of the most special things about Vail Daily Live is that we actually get to interact with you while we're on the show. So speaking of interacting, let's head back out to Vail Village with Ken Hovey this morning. And so, Ken, oh man, okay, first of all, it looks beautiful, but you were taking some photos and sending them to Rachel and I first thing when you got out there, and it's amazing the difference that just like 15 minutes makes.
It absolutely is. And forgive us to our viewers if this gets a little choppy, and you can drop me, I'll move. But I just thought this was the best vantage point for looking up on Vail Mountain, and indeed, it was very, very clear through there. Do you guys have me okay?
Yeah, we got you. We can see that breath coming out of your mouth. How cold is it right now?
I'd say in the mid-20s. When I came in, my thermometer on the car said 27, but it is nice. And now that I know that you have me, I'll talk a little bit more freely. It is great here in the village. I do have those photos. Ashley, if you want, I took them for you and Rachel and our viewers. This. We can bring them up. When do you ever see Vail like that? Not one single person at 7:12 this morning.
That's at 7:12, just you and Einstein and the covered bridge. You had it all to yourself, huh?
For 90 seconds. That was about it.
Well,
but it is and I don't want to, say, it's dead around here. I mean, it's been busy. Ski season is here, but the early morning hours, that's when you can get down and get a little bit of solitude as things gear up. But it won't last long because the lifts open at 8:30. And this area, as you know, Ashley, this is the focal point as all of the skiing and riding for Vail Mountain is going up off of Gondola 1. So we'll show you that in case you didn't know about it, and we'll get you ready to get going today.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. And I don't know about you, but how is it, getting up at the crack of dawn again to do this show? We're just kind of easing in our first full weekend again.
Trisha, Ashley, there you go. This is a sure sign of my age. I'm over 50 now. So in my mind, I'm going to 51. I love daylight savings. Like 5:30, I'm like, I can go to bed at 6:30. It's perfect. Didn't do that though. And, it's daylight in the morning, you know how it is as we get older. We get up a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we will.
I have not been that fired up about riding Vail because I was like, there's just a couple runs open. Now that I'm in Vail and you feel the energy of everything that's going on, seeing the employees going up, seeing the wear up, I've changed my mind. I didn't bring my gear today, but we'll talk about the mountain. But I think I'm ready to go. It looks fun.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of the same way until Friday morning, and I was hosting, and then Trisha and Meredith, those little sneakers, right? They got themselves up on the mountain, and we actually got to see what it looked like mid-mountain, and like it is beautiful up there. Like my
It is.
gosh, like I love some powder, but I also love those blue skies and some fresh groomers. Like there's nothing just cruising, having that breeze in your face. Like man, and it looks stunning up there.
You know what makes those runs better is when it's like Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh,
Because,
yes.
the weekends, opening weekend, it's a little busy up there. I wouldn't blame locals for not worrying about it and going to Moab and go do some mountain biking or some climbing and kind of embracing this nice weather we have. We're going to have it for the next few days. We'll have that during the program also. But I feel it, It's like having spring skiing, but there's only 2 runs.
Right. Right.
Nice weather, beautiful, big cars. Get those stretches out, get those knees. See if those ski conditioning classes have been working that you just started like 9 days ago, and go up there and ride.
All right. Well, listen, you keep doing some stretching there, buddy. We're gonna come back to you here in just a few minutes. But man, it's looking
Just
beautiful out
real
there.
quick, Ashley. I'm
Yeah.
gonna work my way up.
Okay.
So you guys come back to me. We'll go to the covered bridge next. Let them see that. We'll do it like, imagine that we weren't fortunate to live here, Ashley, and you just wanted to walk up to the ski slopes even if you didn't ride. That's the idea of today's program. Just come with me. Let's cruise up through the village. Let's look at things. Let's have a nice morning, and let's talk about skiing and going up there.
I love it. This is perfect. This is an amazing plan. This is awesome. All right. Well, listen, we'll see you at the covered bridge here in just a minute. But, like I was saying, if you are watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, tell us how you're starting your morning. Tell us what you want Ken to show you while he's cruising through the village this morning. And then also make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the action. Like us on Facebook. Also, we got our first little chat of the morning. Danielle, happy Sunday. Ashley, Rachel, and Ken painting my bedroom right now. Appreciate the beautiful views while I'm at home cranking on some projects. Yeah. Oh man, Danielle. Also, by the way, look at you getting up at like 7 a.m. to work on projects at your house on the weekend. I'm very impressed with you right now. So Danielle, happy painting. What color are we painting the room? I'm very curious. Also, Meredith, what are you doing up so early on your weekend too? Meredith says, what a treat starting Sunday morning with Ken and Ashley. I love it. I love you. And you know what? We're going to be seeing some of what Meredith was up to this weekend here shortly. So I'm so excited that we're kicking off this Sunday in such a fun way. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a look at your headlines. We're going to talk about some great places to get coffee. And then we're going to take a look at how Meredith and Trisha opened up their ski season. I'm so jealous already, and I haven't seen this full video, so I'm really looking forward to it. So come on back. We'll be here with your headlines right after this break.
See and be seen with the eyepieces of Vail. View our curated collection of the best eyewear from around the world. Find your favorite brands and be introduced to new lines of eyeglasses, sunglasses, and goggles. See in style with prescription services done in-house at Eyepieces of Vail. Schedule time with one of our optometrists or get a comprehensive digital eye exam. Our on-site laboratory allows you to get your prescription done quickly so you can get back out there. Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision.
Okay, welcome back. It's time for your headlines and also to talk a little bit about what I like to refer to as personality juice. Thank you very much, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. And actually, because I knew that I was going to be hosting with Ken Hovey this morning, I thought that I would bring my mug that actually, Ken, I don't know if you remember this, but you gave this to me probably like 4 or 5 years ago as like a little Christmas present, and I still have it. I customized with my own stickers, and then I also put my Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea in here this morning. Well, coffee to start the day. But if you haven't been over to the roastery in Minturn yet, I'm gonna probably stop by there on my way home because they open at 7, so they're open from 7 to 4, and they have some freshly baked breakfast empanadas. They also do you know they also offer beer and wine these days? That's kind of a new thing. And then they have some delicious, delicious teas. And one of the things on the menu that I'm a big fan of, especially after I've like woken myself up like with the darker roast, is their London Fog. So their Earl Grey tea and then like a little steamed almond milk, and it's so good. So stop on in and see them at their roastery or also at their new location, new-ish. They've been there for a while now, but up at Beaver Creek, right in between the escalators before you get up on the mountain. So perfect place to start off your morning, especially once Beaver Creek is open on the 24th. But let's talk about your headlines, because Rach and I had a great time just reading through the paper this morning. This is just a great read. So pick one up today in any one of those blue boxes from Vail all the way down to .0, or of course you can log on to vaildaily.com. So on the front page this morning, you can see first of all Johnny Schlepper. He's performing live in Vail Village on Saturday and just out there, singing with his guitar. But probably the biggest story, right? Supply chain pains. We've been hearing about this a lot recently. And so this really focuses on the local ski and snowboard shops. And basically, forward thinking and flexibility has been critical, but you can learn about some of your favorite local retailers and what they've been doing to, battle some of this and also overcome in some of their struggles. So really interesting to kind of dive in. There's, some information from Weston Snowboards, which I think is really fascinating. They're one of our local companies, and just a good read right there. So check that out. Now, also, when you first open the paper, you're going to see this gorgeous photo of Callie Higgins. Okay, now this woman is just... oh my gosh, I can't, she's just so incredibly accomplished. And I actually had a little piece of this come into my store, where I work outside of Vail Daily Live, but her mother-in-law came in and she just could not say enough good things about Callie. She was so excited about the fact that this honor is going to be taking place at the Kennedy Center. And she was just like, she just was so excited, and she was sharing her excitement with all of us, and talking about the right things to wear, and she was gonna get some posters made to congratulate her. But basically, Callie is a really, really big deal, and she was presented with a Sammy Award. And so if you're unfamiliar with that, they're part of the most prestigious scientific awards. And so she was sharing a stage with the researchers who identified the spike protein needed to make COVID-19 vaccines, okay? And so she was rewarded for her work in inventing a groundbreaking technology to detect and remedy microscopic flaws that threaten the safety and reliability of 3D printing products, potentially revolutionizing the medical, plastics, coatings, optics, and additive manufacturing fields. I mean, okay, but here's the other thing that I think is so cool about this, right? So she gets this award. She's obviously brilliant. She's beautiful. She is a Vail local. But at the time that she got the notification about this, she was climbing Denali in Alaska with her husband when the honorees were announced. So she was just getting back into cell service off Denali, the highest peak in North America. And she got a call from her supervisor just telling her to reach out to the Partnership for Public Service about the award. Are you kidding me? I talk about winning the gene pool. She's gorgeous. She's so incredibly talented. She's smart. She's climbing America's most difficult peak, and she's just incredibly humble and amazing. And she's one of our community members. So congratulations to Callie. Obviously very well deserved. And how proud are we that she's part of our community here? And congratulations to the whole Higgins family. So exciting. So learn more about Callie. She's fantastic. Okay, so that's on page A2, and then let's just keep on going, right? Because we're just going to keep getting interesting. So also, Vail is launching some new tech for transit with Ride Vail. So just coming up, know that their schedule begins on November 28th for their winter season. And basically, they're just improving some bus operations and facilitating better passenger information and distribution. Some real-time information is now going to be hosted on ride.vail.com, vailgov.com. But anyway, very interesting to see how technology is changing our local transportation. And there's so much more. So you got to pick up your Vail Daily today, vaildaily.com, if you want to check out that e-edition. There's also some more with arts and entertainment. We'll get to that a little bit later because there's just so much to talk about. And then we should probably check in with what's going on with the traffic. It is Sunday. So if you lived here for any amount of time, you know that Sunday afternoons during ski season are intense. Sunday mornings, however, totally different story. So let's take a look at our road cams out there along I-70 first thing this morning. It's smooth, it's clear. I did see some deer crossing the road over in Eagle, so wildlife is on the move, so just be aware of that. And you can see right here that we don't even see, there's 3 cars. We see 5 cars on I-70 right now. So really smooth sailing first thing this morning. There's just that snow that's just kind of starting to encroach the road along Vail Pass 2 miles west of Copper Mountain, but really nice, easy driving out there today. Watch out for that sun glare about this time if you are going to be on the roads, but otherwise, we're going to be in pretty good shape. So if you want to make sure that you are in the know all winter long when it comes to what's happening, especially over Vail Pass, especially through Vail and Beaver Creek, ecalert.org is where you go to sign up for all of the information about any accidents, any traffic delays, anything that might be pertinent to your commute through our little mountain corridor. So ecalert.org is where you go for that information. Okay, now on Friday morning, I was here in our beautiful new living room set, which is gorgeous, right? This is a great place to kick back and relax. But Meredith and Trisha got a chance to go up and experience opening day on Vail Mountain, and the two of them, listen, they just made it look like so much fun. But here's like the full behind the scenes look. So let's take a little gander as they brought us along for their opening day shenanigans.
Official, Vail Mountain is open.
This is gondola car number 50. It's in honor of Vail's 50th anniversary, which was in 2012. Vail is celebrating 59 years this year. You guys, I don't see the gear on. What are you doing up here?
Well, we're just checking it out. We're going to have to run back and get our boots and our skis because there's nobody here yet.
It's much better than I thought, so it's beautiful.
I know. So what do you love best about Vail? If you split your time between Florida and here, life ain't too bad.
It's not too bad. We love it all. We love hiking. We like skiing. There's not much not to like.
I know. Okay, what's your favorite run on Vail Mountain?
North Star.
Okay, how about you, Debbie?
Oh, Reva, like everyone else.
I like everybody else. Reva actually won our Best of the Vail Valley, Reva Christmas and Reva Bridge. But thanks for coming up. So we might see you later?
Yes.
With ski gear on?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Craig and Debbie coming out for opening day. We are here with the very own Pete Seibert. He came out to ski today. You never know who you're going to find on opening day, right, Pete?
That's right. Everybody's got to get out. This is unbelievable. This is so cool.
I think people have been saying when they're getting up here, they can't believe how much it looks like winter.
It is winter. This is the first day of ski season. Everybody should get out, but it looks like very few people have. So if somebody's watching, they should get out here now.
I know. So we're going to be open. What's your favorite run on Vail Mountain? You've skied it all. Pete Seibert's dad, of course, Pete Sr., founded this mountain. You've skied this all your life. What's your favorite run?
Reva's my favorite run on the front side. Back side, I don't know. right side of Après Vous is awfully good.
Okay, all right. Take it from Pete. He knows. And congrats on your recent win in the election.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to everybody who voted for me, and thanks to everybody who got out. We had a record turnout.
I know. Okay, perfect. Well, hey, we had a great turnout today. Mayor Dave Chapin was out earlier, so you're all in good company. All right, we are catching up with the first chair crew, and we've got Cesar and his crew. What do you guys think? Was it worth coming out at 3 p.m. yesterday?
Of course, it's always worth it. We got a little bit of a surprise on the side of Ramshorn. There's some powder left over, so
Really?
yeah, it was really nice.
How did it feel?
It felt great. It felt great to get some fresh snow into the skis again.
Well, and how does it feel to get back in the gear? Like, are you like, is it just like you were just out here, or your feet hurt? What's going on?
It feels fantastic, to be honest. I've got warmed up at Keystone, so my boots are already broken in.
Oh yeah, did you get first chair at Keystone?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of your thing. How long is this going to be going on?
You know, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. As long as I can go, I'm imagining.
Just like riding a bicycle. That was great. Super fun. Great coverage up there. Thank you, Vail Snowmaking, Ski Patrol, everyone that's opened up our mountain. Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally sourced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, cheeses, eggs, milk, freshly delivered breads, flowers, and gifts. Thanksgiving is here, so let Nap Harvest provide you with harvest decor, ingredients, meal planning and prep, and special touches for your holiday feast. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
A big thank you to Carrots Jewelers for this look at your local weather forecast. Basically, what you need to know is that for the next several days, today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, we are looking at partly cloudy skies, probably some gusty winds in the afternoon, and then highs in Vail in the 40s. So it's going to be pretty basic, pretty gorgeous out there. And somebody who's in the elements right now, who can show us a little bit more about what's happening with that weather, is our very own Ken Hovey. Ken, oh my gosh. Ooh, who's texting you?
That's you guys. I'm taking pictures. I want to save this moment.
That's gorgeous. How's it feeling out there?
That's good. You know, I was prepared for it. Hey, we could talk about it. I mean, it's that cold. Feels all right. It's beautiful. For those, there are a few things that we should go over. Number one, oh my gosh, Trisha Swenson and Meredith.
Right?
That was awesome.
Right?
Super cool. Yeah.
Doesn't it make
most
you
definitely.
jealous and excited to get out there?
Yes, that was fun. I realized something, though. I talked to Trisha yesterday. We've all been working hard behind the scenes on Vail Daily Live. We have these conversations. Trisha and Meredith were at the opening and when the rope dropped, and they got invited up, to record the actual cutting at the top. And I don't know if you shared this with the viewers, but I'm not throwing Trisha under the bus. I'm like vouching for her right now because she felt horrible. I guarantee you we had a viewer during that last segment that went, Trisha Swenson, she's not wearing a helmet. You probably noticed that, right? The reason is she had like 7 minutes to run from the mountain to her car and back in order to pull that off.
Not
and she
even.
was like, oh my God, Ken. Yeah. She
Not
said,
even
oh my
Ken.
God, Ken Hovey.
We were timing.
On the
I was
way
in the
up, yeah.
studio listening to them running back to they had, honestly, it was like 4 minutes flat. We're like, you're not going to pull this off. You're not going to pull this off. I wish that we could have taken them live, like busting it
Her
to
little
the
legs.
garage. It was insane. Yeah. And she's very, very like height challenged, right? Trisha's tiny. She's a tiny little person.
She's a high kicker. If you've ever been out with her, she is something else. She is tenacious, and so is Meredith. So
Yes.
to our viewers, we wear helmets when we're on the mountain.
We do. They
she
did
had to
not
boogie.
have time. They did not have. I can't even believe they got themselves up there. Like we were all like, seriously, 4 minutes flat. 4 minutes flat. I was like, like you guys, there's no way you're pulling this off, and they did it. They did it. So
Good job, Trisha. Good job, Meredith.
Yes.
They had their gear with them. They weren't so pretentious that they brought it up like, yeah, of course they'll invite us up.
Right,
They had
yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
And they were super grateful. And thank you to Vail Resorts for letting them do that and to capture that. I mean, that was just shot 2 days ago. And good job to the Vail Daily Live team for putting that together.
Well,
that was fun. I was truly entertained.
Rachel and I were just talking about this too. Did you notice that also Trisha just happened to be standing there and just like no big deal, just got Pete Seibert Jr. to do an interview?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
His dad founded the mountain.
Yes. I think of how old I am. I've known Pete for 30 years. I knew his dad, briefly. We would see him often, even knowing he founded the mountain. And it was years later he was here until his unfortunate passing. One of the founders, he was around all the time. So you would see him and, such great people. It's just amazing to see. Anyway, that did my heart good. That was my moment that I watched. I was like, man, very cool to be a part of this and great to share it with our viewers. But that was taped. This is live. And how often do you see the covered bridge from this vantage point? I mean, it's just fantastic out here this morning. And to see everybody pushing up Bridge Street and going to work, getting ready to fire up the lifts. It's nice to live here in Eagle County right now, for sure.
Oh, it's sure. I love that you have this shot where the sun is just peeking through the little boards on the bridge and then also hitting the water, reflecting just a little bit. My gosh.
Take it in. Take it in.
It's so gorgeous. And then there's a little frost up there on the roof. And man, what a beautiful, beautiful way to start
And
the
there's
day.
fish down here.
Oh,
We got to
you see some
mention,
fish?
if people are wondering, let's talk about activities. I think we're going to talk about Teton gravity research at Beaver Creek, but we can hold on that.
Yep.
Let's talk about other stuff.
Okay.
Fly fishing is so good right now. I don't know if you know that. A lot of outfitters are going out there. I see people rowing, really good fly fishing because things have not frozen yet. Mountain biking in Eagle and Gypsum and basically anywhere from Avon out to the west is good to go. You can ride Vail right now. Beaver Creek opens on the 24th. Still have golf, road biking, restaurants are reopening with specials. Did I miss anything?
I think you covered it pretty well. We live in a mountain paradise, right? It's amazing.
This time, right now, I get a little, come on, Christmas, when you live here, you're like, whew, we love our guests, but, things get a little hectic. This is just, and you think back, it was what, just 6 months ago, not even 5 months ago, whatever, I don't even know. Vail having the GoPro Mountain Games return. And, it seems like yesterday, but you come racing down this in kayaks and, usually the water is almost up to the bridge. Sometimes it's just below the bridge. And, it's just, we're at the low time and here we go. It's about to go nuts.
Yeah, it is about to go nuts. And, so speaking of that, so Ken, obviously, so Vail is open. We just saw that with Trisha and Meredith. And so Beaver Creek doesn't open until the 24th. But, we were chatting this morning about one of my favorite things that's returning this year and coming up on November 24th, which is cookie time. It's coming back.
Ooh, what? Wait. I got to make sure that this was right. I need verification. Did you say the cookies are coming back?
I sure did. It's one of my favorite things about Beaver Creek. The world's best chocolate chip cookie competition will happen on opening day. So this is going to be going down in the afternoon, and basically 5,000 cookies will be consumed in a matter of 15 minutes, and it is your duty as the public, as a voter, to choose your favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, and then that person will walk away with bragging rights and a little cash, and it's just a great way to open up the season. But it's happening on the 24th. Very cool.
You know what? This is going to be the first one of the season. The first. Woo!
Yeah. How many people on the bridge are now looking at you super funny? This is
Just
great.
one right there.
Just
Cookies
the
are
one.
back.
Okay, now
Oh, that's the
listen.
best.
Also,
Yeah,
Ken,
yeah,
you're the
I'll ask
one.
you this. Have you ever been reprimanded by the cookie person for taking too many cookies? You used to
No.
be able to just grab the cookies. I guarantee you, they're more likely. Their hats are probably going to consist of a hazmat suit now. You know, and they'll be handing them out. But it's good to have them back. Thank you, Beaver Creek.
Hey,
all right,
any way I can
TGR,
get that chocolate
ski
chip
fans.
cookie. Yeah. Okay. Listen, you have thoroughly just brought my level of stoke to a whole different level this morning. You know, typically to get ready
my
for the winter
notes.
season, I like to watch my favorite snowboard films, ski films, and there's a new one coming out.
Yes, this is we've got the trailer. We're going to show it. It's Mountain Revelations. It's from TGR, the good folks at Teton Gravity Research up in Jackson Hole, who I would say are one of the biggest authorities on powder and adventure. It's about a 10-day adventure that took place in Alaska between, when we bring up the trailer, I'll read them to you, 3 skiers that went up there, and they just documented it. And that is their story, and that is their film for this year. And it's just cool, right? I mean, we get to actually go to a place and watch people that are skiing that have masks on, and you don't, mock them either way. Do we have that footage? Can we bring it
Yeah.
on?
Oh no, we got it. So
great.
listen, this is happening on November 19th. It's going to
Friday.
be happening
Or this Friday.
It is this Friday. Okay, so $20 for general
this Friday.
admission, and then $15 for students, and 7 p.m. at the Villar Performing Arts Center. And Rach is she's gonna roll this footage so that we can just enjoy it, sit back and relax and enjoy it.
It is in this film, Jeremy Jones, Ryan Hudson, and Raphael Pease. And if you know any of these guys, especially Jeremy Jones, they know how to ride big mountains. This, Ashley, is what you're going to see up at Beaver Creek.
Not every person has the same starting point in life.
I grew up running around barefoot with splinters in my feet, just a wild child.
My parents fell in love with the mountains. And by 12, I'm like, I'm living in the mountains.
It took a lot for me to get to this point where I can live my passion and exist in this space.
You climbing?
It's rad when you have 3 individuals from 3 totally separate worlds end up in the same place. We all share this common passion and love and appreciation for the mountains and snowboarding.
It's easy to get out of your comfort zone out here.
Yeah, definitely that.
I think there's a beauty in what's dangerous. Mountains don't give a what your gender is, what your race is, your culture, what struggles you had. It's not going to have empathy if your skin's darker or not. It's a reality. Oh, cool.
Interesting to get in the mountains with these guys, and it's such a good place to really get to know people, learning about each other's paths, and just a really tight connection.
So difficult to exist because people will always remind me of the color of my skin, no matter what. To everyone, I'm a black snowboarder. Right. I'm not just a snowboarder.
3, 2, 1, Rafa.
It's scary, but it's exciting because it's changing.
Nice work.
Snowboarding is what I had. I belong here, and no one's gonna take that away.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
Experience the best of Vail at Nordic House. Modern design with a touch of alpine make this 6-bedroom ski-in property one of the best opportunities on the market. Host friends and family all at the same time. This masterpiece on Beaver Dam Road has accommodations for up to 22. These are just a few of the latest listings brought to you by Slifer Smith & Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley. For more on these properties or to list your home, go to vailrealestate.com.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Thank you so much to Liz Sotheby's for this weather. And, I think Ken would probably agree with me on this, but when it comes to researching what's happening with the weather in the mountains specifically, it's a whole different animal than what you typically find with a lot of the front range weather or people that are, having to cover the entire state when it comes to meteorology. But with OpenSnow.com, they can focus specifically on the mountains and on specific mountain areas like Vail. And so I typically go to OpenSnow.com for my winter information. And basically what they're saying, Joel Gratz and his team right now is saying that, now through Tuesday, we're going to see some partly to mostly sunny skies, temperatures up in the 40s, some gusty winds in the afternoon. But then our next chance for snow is Tuesday night into Wednesday. And so they're saying that we could see a dusting, maybe a few inches if we're lucky. But probably the best thing about this particular system is that we'll be seeing the highs in the 20s on Wednesday, which is going to help snowmaking efforts for at least 24 hours. So midweek, we're going to have that little boost of hopefully, combining Mother Nature and some of our man-made efforts. And then they're also saying that for the next 2 weeks, the average storm track is going to be staying just to the north of us. So that brings just a few chances for some light storms and nothing really significant when it comes to that major snowfall. So don't expect to see, massive openings of new terrain anytime soon, but what we have is a really nice solid base, that dense snow that we saw over the weekend into opening day, and then we'll have a few of those light storms and then hopefully some man-made snow to complement all of that coming up. And the snow obviously eventually turns into our rivers here in Eagle County. And Ken is by the covered bridge this morning. We were just talking about, some of the things that are still available outside besides skiing. And you brought up fishing, Ken. Now, I wouldn't personally think about fishing in this weather, but you're saying it's still pretty good?
Oh, it's perfect right now. It really is, especially down valley. The lower portions of the Eagle, we have a lot of open water down there that are public access, and there are still portions to float on the Colorado River. They are doing releases on the west side through Glenwood, but there's still ample water to float through the lower Colorado, the upper Colorado. I mean, it's low right now, but it's good. The fish don't know, and it's cold, and they never are not hungry. There's moments, but this is our live fish cam? I've heard about this.
This is our live fish cam. Okay, listen, Ken, this is live on Gore Creek. So this is somewhere close to where you're standing. I don't exactly know the location, but we can see at least 2 fish that are just like kind of cruising around in the bubbles right there.
I believe that I am standing next to that. I actually
Really?
see. I won't point out what. Yeah, I do. I do.
Oh, there's a few more. Okay.
That's funny. There is an eddy right there. That could very well. That is amazing. Oh my God. You just created my entire new addiction. It's just, if people are wondering when I'm walking around town looking at my phone, I'm going to be looking at the camera right there.
I mean, I feel like.
Where is that?
This is
Where
like
do you
the
find
new.
it at?
If you find it, is it on the Vail.com? Vail.gov is the website. If you go to Vail.gov, you can find the Gore Creek Fish Cam. But I feel like this is going to be like the new, how like people put on like the fake fireplace like during the holidays, Like I feel like.
This is like, I'm a redneck. I love Bass Pro Shop. Oh my God, there is a fish right there. What?
I know, right? Yeah, it looked like he was going to eat whatever. Is that
so
a leaf? We don't know what that is.
Sick. This is the new screensaver of my life. Wow.
I think
this is like going to bass. This is like Bass Pro Shop on your phone. You know, you go in and you see Actually, you've probably never been to Bass Pro. Have you been there?
Are you kidding? Have you met my husband?
Good,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. What was that? I mean, is his beard? I know he started growing his beard last week. Is it down to here already?
Probably. He's off hunting right now. I don't know. It's very possible.
Let me just say something. To any of our male viewers, I just want to make this clear. I know all of you are fans of our female talent. We hear about it. My friends, they always, hey, Ashley or Trisha, you don't want to mess with, either husband, Ashley's husband. Like, he could actually probably get you with a tomahawk as you ran down the road. He's a man, but he's got that big old grin. I love that guy.
Oh man, he sure does. He loves you back. I'm sure we can talk about Tom a bunch. But you know what? Listen, I want to see what we have going on with our chat though right now. With you being out there and with this fish cam, I feel like we're probably gonna have some people making comments. Also, by the way, Claire is saying that it's pitch black in Seattle. It's raining, and she wishes that she was in Vail. Oh, Claire, we wish you were here too. Like this is really early for you in Seattle, by the way. Thank you for watching so early. Also, Danielle's up, and she's painting her bedroom at the moment. So
what color?
Well, I asked her that. So she says, okay, so the paint color is called Lunar Surface. Ooh, it's a light neutral with just a hint of green. Nice change from dark blue. Oh, I bet. Lunar Surface. Doesn't that sound nice? Sounds nice, Ken. Okay, let's.
You're talking to a man wearing turquoise right now.
I'm very impressed with your turquoise. It looks good. Okay,
hey, real quick, can we recap? I loved that segment, Mountain Revelations with TGR at Beaver Creek.
Oh yeah. So it's coming up on the 19th, 7 p.m. Vail Performing Arts Center, and $20 for adults. You can go and see it.
Did you notice the theme they were going for with this? Not just a ski movie, but the demographic that was taking part. Does it remind you of anyone?
I would say a lot about kind of our crew here at VDL when it comes to the different backgrounds, honestly.
How about Brazzo, Ty, and Ken?
I would like to see that movie. The three of you doing something on a mountain together.
They were like the extreme version of us. I love it.
They're probably the more like PC version of us.
Ashley, here's what I'm getting at. Snow unifies. The mountains and this culture unifies. We don't care. I'll say it. Race, color, creed, any of those things. We just love each other. We love working together, skiing mountains. I mean, that's the attitude we need to be spreading this morning.
I like
solidarity.
I like it very much.
I gotta move.
All right, listen. I'm excited for your next adventure. Where are you headed next? Do you know? Or are you just going to surprise us?
It depends. What's my time schedule? You could just ask.
Good question. Well, it depends on how much I yap my mouth here, and which we all know that I can talk a lot. So I'm going to say you have at least like 4.5 minutes. You ready?
I'm going to give you a little pan. Let's give you a little pan down the river, and then we'll cut to you, and you talk about things, and I'll sprint as fast as I can. I'll do my Trisha impersonation.
All right. Yeah, we'll see if you're out of breath. Okay, let's see it.
All right.
Let's see it.
It is a beaut. And if you recognize, you people spectating in the summertime, I've got this huge tripod I'm trying to pull this off with. And usually, the creek is lined and it's raging, but not this morning. What a beautiful view. Okay, Ashley, go.
All right, go. 4.5 minutes, Ken. All right. We'll see how hard he's breathing when we come back to him. He's not lying. He's going to be sprinting through Vail Village. All right. Make sure to call him out, by the way, if you're watching from Vail Village. Heckle him a little bit. Okay, so a little recap for you. So TGR, Mountain Revelations, this is coming on November 19th at 7 p.m. So adult tickets are $20, student tickets are $15. And really, what an incredible movie to watch, like Ken was just talking about. The description here, it's really, really interesting about how these three men come together, completely different backgrounds from, one being homeless to someone else, just growing up all over the world. And then, having Jeremy Jones grow up on Cape Cod and then becoming one of the most prolific mountaineers of our time. So it's going to be a really interesting adventure. And again, it's
taking place at the Vail Performing Arts Center on November 19th at 7 p.m. So that is this Friday. I can't believe it's already this Friday. This is the 19th. That's crazy. Okay, so go check that out at the Vail Performing Arts Center. So along the lines of what's happening with our arts and entertainment, so, Vail Daily, listen, Rachel and I, we were checking out the headlines earlier, and again, just a really good Sunday read. But then on top of that, the arts and entertainment section is also very full today. And one of the things we want to make sure that you are aware of are some of the upcoming shows. So, of course, we have the Vail Comedy Show, and this is coming up on Wednesday. And then probably something that you really want to do today while you are, sitting and maybe flipping through vaildaily.com is make sure to get your Vail Snow Days tickets today, because they are going to be increasing on Monday. So really excited about Vail Snow Days. The headliners this year, Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats and Dierks Bentley. So this is really, really cool. I'm so excited to see Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats return. This is kind of special, for Tom and I, that this is one of like our first dates that we had in Vail as we went to see him as part of Vail Snow Days. So we're going to be there. And then Dierks Bentley, he's got some family ties to the Vail Valley, so no wonder he's coming to spend some more time here and be part of Vail Snow Days. So make sure to get those tickets again today, because the prices are going to be increasing for tomorrow. So Vail Snow Days, that is coming up. All right. And then also, I feel like we should probably take a break from me talking a lot. Let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll see how out of breath Ken is. And then we have more great information about how to enjoy your weekend up on the mountain, and also how to get some of the best deals out there. So stay with us.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, we're the locals' locker.
Look your best with fashions from the outlets at Silverthorne. Mountains of brands to suit your style, with savings up to 70% off every day. Don't forget to pick up a VIP savings card from the Colorado Welcome Center for even more discounts. Become an Elite Rewards member and earn amazing gifts. Outlets at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail, exit 205 on I-70.
Jewelry and watches, with exceptional service since 1897. Located in Solaris.
Okay, big thank you to Betteridge for this weather. If you haven't been into Betteridge, by the way, it's such a beautiful experience. You walk in, it just opens up, and there's so many different beautiful things to look at, from the watches to the estate pieces to something brand new that they just don't have anywhere else in the world. And, today for our weather, it's going to be a great day to get out and do some shopping, some hiking, some fishing, some skiing. We're going to be seeing those temperatures in the upper 40s, potentially, in some parts of the valley. It's going to be pretty warm, especially, down in Eagle and Gypsum where Ken and I live. So, highs in the 50s in Edwards. And yeah, let's take a look at Eagle. High of 58 today. Nice and sunny, and just maybe some wind gusts in the afternoon. Visibility perfect out there. And according to opensnow.com, if you're wondering, the next chance that we have for snow is likely Tuesday night into Wednesday. Doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot. Probably just a dusting, maybe a few inches. But the best part about it is that the temperatures will drop significantly on Wednesday, making snowmaking a lot easier. So next chance of snow Tuesday night into Wednesday, but otherwise put that sunscreen on. You're going to need it. It's going to be a beautiful day out there, and nice and warm, and very much kind of feeling more like spring and early winter, right? Well, let's head out to see where Ken is, and if he's are you breathing heavy, buddy? How you doing?
No, I didn't get far. I started to run, and then, and I stopped at Pepe's deck. What a better spot. Yeah, just to get a quick shot. We'll finish off up at the mountain there, mountain opening up here shortly, and we'll show you the slopes down there. Don't get too excited, because there's not much snow that's down around the base area. All of the skiing is up high, where there's plenty of coverage for the 2 runs that are open. Excited again to have Beaver Creek opening, but I like to show you this view because it's one of the more iconic ones of Vail, and it's rare that you see it this quiet. As the year progresses, we're going to see more and more. With the sunshine, people are definitely drawn to get out there. Ashley, this morning I have a question for our viewers, and that is, are you a skier or a snowboarder or a snowmobiler? A sled neck? I don't care. comment. And the reason, I've been sort of counting, not really like stalking, but counting skiers and riders. And so far, skiers are up. They're coming in like pods of 3 or 4 skiers and only like 2 snowboarders. So there's like twice as many skiers so far this year. Today.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm just curious. Like,
I like the
I'd love
unofficial
to see
Ken
in our
count.
chat.
Okay. Well, I'm a snowboarder. Just to start this
If you
off.
stay with me, he's coming up. This is the first, also, by the way, one piece that I've seen this year. And it's not Gaper Day. This is like solid one piece. He's stopping, he's shopping. He's going to be walking by here in a second.
Wait.
It's just one.
We got a
skier.
response on the chat. Dan Elliott says he's a skier, always wanted to snowboard, but never did. So Dan's for the skiers.
Never too late. Make the most out of every day.
Dan
Thanks for
also
tuning in,
has
by
a
the
Miami Hurricanes icon there as part of his profile.
Oh, yeah.
Dan,
Go
you know
Canes.
that both Ken and I are from Florida, by the way. Just saying. Ken, are you a Miami fan?
Seminoles.
Seminoles. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't go to school there. I couldn't afford it, and I definitely didn't have the grades, but I was a fan.
Oh, I got to tell you, I'm a Gator all the way. So, yep. Oh. Let's look at it. Ski fashion. Hey. Good morning. Also, Blake says, Blake's a skier. Looks like Blake's a skier. I think that's a skiing icon. All right. We've got 2 votes in for skiers. Man.
Anyway,
okay.
It's okay.
All right. Well, I'll represent
let's
the
talk
snowboarders.
about let's talk about that solidarity. Let's all get along. Everyone's been so stressed and so, like you have CNN and ESPN and all these different things, CBS. I have a new thing for us.
What's that?
We're not going to think like the conventional news networks. We are like the new Ski BS or NB Ski, MSNB Ski, right? I mean,
I like it,
CNN.
Hey, and you know
That's
what?
us.
Meredith has offered, by the way, she says, I'll direct the movie starring Ken, Brazzo, and Ty. Right? Did you hear that? Meredith's
would
down
love
to be
it.
the director. She's in.
Okay.
I would like to see that movie.
I think people think we're kidding about it. It's a true bromance around there.
Oh, no kidding.
Ty and I have known each other for years. Brazzo, too. We just brought him into this family. Those guys are awesome. I love
they
working
know.
with them. So,
They can feel that bromance. They really can. Okay, listen, Ken. Okay, so from where we're sitting right here, tell people about what we can see from this deck. Like specifically, you can see Pepe's face, like the mountain behind you.
Yeah. If I block the sun there. That's a trick, by the way. If you, as you age and you don't really want to show your face, you just put the sun right behind you. And it gets way worse as you get closer. Hey, but that looks glamorous.
It does. I like the little sun flares, though. It's beautiful, this shot.
Block
Your
it.
breath.
Peppy face just off to the right of Gondola 1 there. No snow on that. Lindsay's right above that. By the way, Trisha Swenson was with Lindsey Vonn last night at Perch. Got an interview. We'll have that coming up. Not on this episode of Vail Daily Live, but perhaps by tomorrow. So Lindsay is in town. If you happen to see a wonderfully energetic, athletic monster, I'll call her, Lindsay's here.
Yeah,
we can say that about her because Trisha and I have known her and interviewed her since she was 16 years old since she was Lindsay Kildow on Ski Club Vail. And now she's like hanging out with The Rock.
I know, right? They're buddies. The last time I interviewed her, she got a text from him like while we were live, and I was like, "Oh, this is just you just get text from The Rock like no big deal." She's like, "Yeah."
Was he? You know what he texted her?
Probably like
He
you're
was
the
telling
most
her-
amazing
No.
animal in the gym.
He was telling her what he was cooking tonight.
I hope some people on the chat got that. Please let us know.
If you didn't get that, like, dear Lindsay, I'm making fish tacos tonight. Rock.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
She's the only one knows. I mean, he's been asking that question. Do you know what The Rock is cooking tonight? Dear Lindsay, what would you... Actually, it's this way. Dear Lindsay, what would you like The Rock to cook you tonight? Rock.
Oh my god.
Just R. He just sends a small R because he's humble.
He probably does. Okay, listen, we're gonna let you move locations. Coming up, hey, by the way, Ken, I was hoping maybe you could show me. I'm gonna be talking about my pick for the lens of the day, basically like the lens of the season for myself. I'm doing a little shopping, but I was hoping maybe you could get close to Eyepieces right by their Bridge Street location.
Sure.
Think we can make that happen?
I can do that, and you can hang for 1 minute.
Okay.
I'll take off. And look for it.
Awesome.
More skiers. More skiers.
All right, we're going to
They're
take
winning.
a break.
All right.
Seeing people mill about the village. It's a beautiful morning in Vail. Thank you so much for watching Vail Daily Live. We will be right back.
Bright Future Foundation empowers families and individuals affected by domestic violence and sexual assault through prevention, crisis intervention, advocacy, and long-term healing services. Join us in making futures bright for survivors in our community.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings.
All right, I'm diving deep in the land of technology because with this show we get to involve our viewers and our chat. And I didn't even get to see. Thank you, Rachel, for showing me. So we have several people that are joining in from across the world this morning. I did want to say hello to Rodney Travis. He is watching from Charleston, South Carolina. Good morning, Rodney. And then we also have Corinne Rogan. She's watching from downtown Los Angeles. So good morning to Corinne. Trisha Swinson, why are you not sleeping in right now? Seriously, girl, you never stop working. And then Lisa Gerstner says, let's see the art galleries. Oh, yeah, we're working on it, Lisa. We are working on it. Okay, so good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining us. And then, of course, I've just kind of lost my place here, but we should probably talk about some weather, yeah? Okay, so big thank you to the outlets at Silverthorne. You know, they provide elevated savings each and every day. But if you go to outlets@silverthorne.com, you can find out what's going on with their sales. You can walk into the information center, get your VIP savings card, and save additional cash off of what you already are receiving in the store. It's amazing. So, looking at the weather, it's a great day to go do a little shopping at the outlets at Silverthorne. Actually, my mom was just texting me last night. She's like, do you want to go shopping at the outlets tomorrow? And it would be a great day to do it because the roads are really nice and clear. We have sunny skies in store for us really all day long, not only today, but tomorrow into Tuesday. And then that next chance of snow isn't showing up until Tuesday night into Wednesday. So that means conquering Vail Pass, no big deal today. It's about half an hour from here, right on exit 205. So really, if you're going to be getting outside, I'd recommend that you hydrate, that you put that sunscreen on, at least an SPF 30, especially if you're as pale as I am. Like, you know how this works. You know, Claire, if you're watching, you and I, we've talked about this. We were like SPF, 8,000 if possible. But it's going to be sunny. It's going to be gorgeous. And like Ken was also mentioning, whether you're interested in fishing, mountain biking, golfing is still available, skiing, road biking, there's so much that's going on right now this weekend. So it's a great day to get outside and do all of those things. Okay, so Rach is saying that we should probably talk about some more shopping opportunities. Let's send things out to Ken really fast while I reach down and grab my little props. Oh, I'm sorry, you're inside?
Look, yeah. I just ran in crazy and introduced myself. This is Bryce, by the way.
Hi, Bryce. Good
doing?
Morning. How do you feel
Good
about
morning.
impromptu interviews before 9 a.m. on a Sunday?
I wasn't expecting it, but that's kind of the best way to do it.
That's why Eyepieces is the best. You can just come in. But I came in, and Ashley, you and I and Trisha were always kind of like making up. Hey, what's the best lens? I mean, not making up. We kind of have an idea. Mm-hmm. Bryce is the authority on the lens of the day. How's that?
I love it. Bryce, okay, listen, I personally, did you pick out a goggle that coordinates with your shirt? Is that what you have right now? You've actually picked out the right?
I don't know if it coordinates with my shirt or not.
Okay. With Ken's
But this is
outfit.
the Zeal Lookout.
Oh.
It's got a photochromic polarized lens. So Zeal is one of the few companies that make polarized lenses for goggles. And not only is this polarized, but it's photochromic, so it'll get darker out in the bright sun.
Nice. Okay, so what you're saying is I could just keep that lens on and it'll just adjust for me. I don't even have to mess with switching out the lenses.
Correct. I mean, it does come with an extra lens, and it's got an easy slide lock system that pops it right out. So it's a snap switching out lenses. But really, with this lens, you don't really ever have to.
That is awesome. It's amazing that you picked out that lens because actually, up until this point, all of the lenses that I've had in the past 5 years have been from Zeal. Love them, and I know they're also. What is
What
this
about
one?
these? These are
What we got
incredible.
there? That's the Smith IOX. That's the big Smith goggle. It's like a sun lens on it, I think.
These are great. Wow, really sharp. Sorry, you keep going.
No,
can those
How many
also
pairs of
put-
goggles here?
There are over 140 pairs of goggles on this wall.
Just one of each, Ashley.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Just all
And
you
each
need.
one has different.
But Ken,
Right.
put that one back
Right.
on because that frame looked really, really nice on you. Like I love. It looks like.
She's like my wife. She's like my
but
wife.
seriously
when-
though, like this one. I mean,
to buy
Bryce,
something.
wouldn't you agree? Like especially for Ken's face, like this is a perfect fit. This looks really good.
I think it does look really nice on you.
Oh, Ken, you should look into.
That was very flattering.
It's honest
appreciate
though. I'm being completely serious right
No,
now. This
he's
looks really
right.
good.
I'm giving him a hard time. I also wanted to say how much we appreciate eyepieces. We really are trying to get people to come in here because of people like Bryce that they know everything and they know all the stuff in the store. I mean, what do you have, like 5,000 pairs of sunglasses in here?
I'd have to do an inventory count to know the exact number, but there are a lot.
A lot. You can come in here and you guys do prescriptions.
That's correct. We can do prescriptions in goggles, and we do prescriptions in pretty much any kind of pair of glasses that you're looking for as well.
Come in and see him today.
Seriously.
There's your lens of the day. That's the best I could do. Oh, and also, I'll show you this. I can be at the ski lift in, 65 steps maybe?
Yeah, probably. You can
Yeah.
take big steps and be there quicker.
Yeah. Go earlier. I like this kid's attitude. And the fact is, you're like, I don't like these goggles or I need goggles. Walk in, get them. You don't miss anything. Good to see you. All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, yeah.
They said just, hang on to them.
Right. Honestly, actually, you know what? Bryce, thank you so much for letting us like impromptu do this interview. Ken, I'm going to challenge you right now. Prove it. Show us where
Yes.
the lift is. Take us along right now.
You wanna
Let's
go?
see it. Yeah, let's see it.
Try me.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
Good to
Let's
see
it.
you. Thank you
Let's-
so much.
Thank you, Bryce. See, okay. All right. We're counting your steps. Oh no, Rach, keep him in there. Let's see this.
Whoops,
Let's
here
see.
we go.
I know we could get a little crazy with our signal. All right, we're walking out the door, taking a left, and and there you are, right there. Oh, that's not even 65 steps. That was like 10.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Awesome.
There's the crew.
There they are.
There's everyone.
Looking good. That lift line is looking
We'll go out
really
on the
nice
mountain.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at it. Doesn't this get you fired up?
it really does. Oh, Ken, this make me so excited. I mean, you can see, just the people milling about, and you can see the fact that there isn't like a giant line. By the way, like
Good morning.
that looks very accessible.
We are live.
Hi.
John.
Hey,
John's
hey, good
here.
morning,
Good to see you.
John.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, here, I'm going to put it down.
Good day to go skiing.
I'm going to put
Ah.
it down real quick. All right, let me get ready. I got to straighten it out. I just took everybody from eyepieces to here just to see you, John.
Oh, fantastic.
There we go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna block everything, but I want to get this before we show everything else. How is the season so far?
We're into day 3, so it's good. You can see things are moving along. We've got left or right. That's your choice today.
And I like it. It's still relatively quiet.
It's still.
And one thing I want to tell people is, sure, you look at the bottom of the mountain, you're like, it's pretty dry. The fun is at the top, and from everything I've seen, I have not ridden yet. It is so fun up there right now.
It's fun. There's a lot of snow. It's good snow. You can ski right and left sides of both runs.
I love it. I love it.
But
And-
you get the views of the Gorgor, and it just feels like you're back home again.
And the other part of it is that it's like spring skiing in November.
Exactly.
We got this beautiful sunny weather. We got snow in the forecast, but you can go up there and make some turns in good weather. I know that you're busy. Real quick, I just wanted to tell our viewers that the hours. What is the operation right now?
We are technically we're 9 to 3:30. Last ride down is at 3:30.
It is download only.
Download only. Just remember, we haven't had any real busy crowds, but our downhill capacity is half of what our uphill capacity is,
Okay.
the way you load on the cable. So sometimes if it's crowded, allow yourself a little more time to get down to the village for après.
That is great information. Thank you so much
You're
for your
welcome.
time this morning. We're excited to have you be a part of our program. Here's some stuff from Vail Daily Live yesterday. And one thing I wanted to point out too, be like John. We see a lot of the crew coming up here. I'll get out of your guys' way. Wear the helmets, wear the goggles, especially on these groomers. Good to see you.
Awesome.
All right, I'll
Good
scoot
seeing
out of
you,
the way.
Ken.
Yeah, great.
Take care.
Great to see you guys. All right, we'll move over here, get out of the way. And that was it. I know this is an awkward moment, but I'm just kind of scrambling around, sharing the mountain. Everything's crooked, but nobody cares. I lost you.
Ramshorn are both open, and you have about 80 acres that are available to you up on Vail Mountain. Okay, we're going to let Ken reset. We should probably take a quick break, and then we're just talking too much, Rach. We'll check in with the chat one more time, and then we're going to get out of here and let you send the last bit of your weekend into whatever activities you have planned. So we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back to wrap up this Sunday edition of Vail Daily Live.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically stimulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels eliminate poor sleep and fatigue and promote more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night.
Okay, so we're going to close things up here in just a second. Man, we talk a lot. Ken and I, the two of us, like, no problem talking. But I wanted to show you that footage again. This is from John LeConte. And so this was on opening day at Vail Mountain. And like, look at the conditions up there. This is what is so amazing about this show, is that we can actually show you what it legitimately looks like, right? Because at the base, you just saw with Ken right there by Gondola 1, it's beautiful, it's sunny, you can still see some of the grass. And then you get up on top of the mountain, and this is what's happening. You have those fresh groomers, and you even have a chance to do a little slashing of the POW if you're drawn. I mean, look at this. Look, that looks great. So anyway, if you're considering getting out there, man, looking so good. And also, Dave Reedy, he's saying, great show from Chicago. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Dave. And and then, oh, thank goodness, Dan got our jokes. Well, Ken's joke about the rock earlier. He says, I can smell what you're cooking. Oh, Dan, thanks so much for joining us. I mean, really, it wouldn't be a show if Dan wasn't part of it. And also Rodney, love having our regular viewers here. And thank you so much for chiming in. So should we check back in with Ken and see if he's reset? Let's see where he is now. You can never tell. He's kind of like, he's like a little spider monkey, right? Like he's just, now he's talking. He's talking to more people. Yeah. Shocking, right? Ken Hovey talking to people. When we were getting our signal ready to go this morning, and he's like, I just saw my friend of like 30 years. You send this man in the village, like he's like he's like The Rock. He's like our, little celebrity running around out there. Okay, well, should we bring in looks like Ken's ready again. Oh, he's ready again? Okay, all right, Ken. Are you ready to close this thing out? You know that we're like 10 minutes over because we talk too much, you and me?
Does it matter? This is the most entertaining. This is SkiNN. We've already discussed this. We're for everybody. Conservatives, liberals, Democrats, it doesn't matter. Far left, far right, everybody agrees on POW days and skiing and riding. We can all get along. It was great to see John, by the way.
Yeah, oh man, that was such great information.
Big fan of the program.
Yeah, I
did. Yeah, he's awesome.
I didn't know that they had half the capacity with downloading that they do for uploading. That's brand new information to me. I had no idea about that. That's great.
I did not either. So if you get up there and you feel a little bit impatient, just talk to your neighbor friend as you wait to get down. And if you're like, no, man, there's an empty car. Now you know why. They have to do every other one because of down cable weight capacity. But there is Gondola 1, just a small line that's starting to form this morning. Just a few skiers and riders. And I'm going to do a quick count, right? Because we talked about this.
Okay, yeah.
Skiers to riders.
I'm
going to say it's even. I'm going to say it's even. Yeah. I think it's just about even.
I think our viewership. What are you? What would you classify yourself
going up?
No, bro.
Can I get you on? Live. Come here. Vail Daily Live. I just asked.
Hey. Good morning.
I'm DK.
DK.
Cheers.
DK has been up 3 days already. This is his third day.
Day
How is
3,
it?
bro.
How
great,
is it?
Great. Midwinter pack POW on those runs up there that are open.
Just fun, right? Go up
Having
there.
a nice time.
Cruise some groomers.
Cruise it, man. Get the kinks worked out.
My question, I've been talking about skiers and riders. I see an equal matchup up there. What's the vibe overall for skiing right now?
Great vibe. Great season. Good positive energy, man.
I love it. This is
Cheers.
the guy I wanted to see. Hey, man. Have fun.
Thanks.
Have fun. He made my day by meeting him this morning. And that's how it is. Vail Daily Live. Tune in. We'll give you snow reports. As the season progresses, we'll have more access to the mountain later in the day and earlier in the day. And we'll be working with Vail Resorts to make sure to spread the message about, on mountain safety, where the best snow is, get you those grooming reports as well. And you'll be able to tune into it on the web everywhere and also on outside TV in your hotel room. We're going to be everywhere.
We are going to be everywhere. That's right. We are partnering with Outside TV 17, so we're going to keep you updated as we bring that to life. But man, Ken, these shots this morning, so beautiful out there. I mean, you can just tell how excited you are, and I love this so much. Right? It's just the authentic, getting excited for early season, being able to be part of this community. It's so special.
Yes, most definitely. You know what? You got me so excited that I forgot my backpack at Eyepieces. I just realized it.
Because I made you walk like spontaneously.
Yeah, that's right.
Dedication to your craft.
I did not grab my backpack, so I'm sure it's still there. It's an honest place as well.
But that was awesome.
I'm going to leave you guys.
Yeah, that signal was so clear, though.
View.
I'm going to stop talking over you. All right.
I'll leave you with this view. Get to Vail. Enjoy your time. Beaver Creek coming up this Friday. Go see the TGR film. And then I'll also make sure you join us all winter long, every morning on Vail Daily Live. You take it away, Ashley.
All right. Thank you so much, Ken. That was a lot of fun. I mean, this show, I tell you what, we have such a good time, and we love that all of you are joining us along for the ride. So there it is right there, Gondola 1. It's officially the first weekend that Vail's open for this season. You can see that sun in the background, those partly cloudy skies is what we're seeing for today, tomorrow, all the way into Tuesday. And of course, our next chance for snow, Tuesday night into Wednesday, a little dusting out there. But beautiful, beautiful way to start off the day. And also note that past prices for Vail, for Beaver Creek, they do go up on November 21st. So make sure to get those passes before then if you want to get the best deal. And a big thank you to all of you for joining us this morning on Vail Daily Live. We are live now through the entire winter season, starting at 7:30 each morning, so you can watch us from your phone, from your tablet, on your TV, YouTube, Facebook. Make sure to chat with us. We love to hear from you, as we've heard from people from Chicago, from LA, from South Carolina. You're from Florida. You're all watching this morning, and we love, love, love that you are part of this community. So have a wonderful Sunday out there. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back live at 7:30 tomorrow morning. I will be here. I believe we're going to send Trisha out and about in the field. We'll see what she gets into. You never know who she's going to talk to, right? So have an amazing day. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.